Turn. Welcome back, baby. What's up, y'all? Hey, boos. Let me see who all in here. Let me see who all in here. Hello, Celeste. How you doing, baby? What's up, Nina? You are early. What's up? How y'all doing, Karen Walker? Hello. I want to apologize, look, for being a little tardy, running around here talking to my kids. They came in right when I was getting ready, singing to me, doing stuff for me, and I'm like, y'all know I gotta get ready. You know I gotta get ready. So here I am. Hello, my sweets. Hello, Jody. What's up, Lathasa? How are you? Only one. Hey, 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 hey. What's up, Exotic Queen? How's everybody doing? Okay, it has been Dana Shaw. It has been such a good day today. I have rested. I have spent time by myself. How you doing, Marie Diaz? Something I rarely do. And I spent time with Spirit. And I want to watch a movie, but I ain't really one for TV. It took me forever to try to make my mind up. I think I ended up listening to the beginning of a documentary, and then I just went to sleep. And it wasn't nothing like no Diddy documentary. It was more like some sort of, I like science stuff and dimensions and stuff like that. So I was listening to them talk about the infinity or something like that. What does infinity mean? And that type of stuff. And then I fell asleep. So here I am, looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. How y'all doing? Did I miss anybody else? No, I have Maria Diaz. Hey, boo-boo. Okay, so this is what I have for us today. We're going to be going into the Angel Wisdom Tarot, the Intuitive Chaos Kipperish Oracle, and then we're going to bring back the Shaman's Dream Oracle. We had that yesterday. We brought it back again today. Okay. Hey. And Veronica Andrews, is that you? It sure is. Blessings to you too, sister. Okay. And Mojo Music, how'd I miss you, baby? Welcome to the channel. Okay, so I'm excited to see what Holy Spirit has for us. So we're going to kick it off with prayer. And then we're going to jump right in. And like I said, I didn't mean to be a few minutes behind. I didn't. Well, like I said, my kids, they singing, they happy, trying to tell me about their day and all this, that, and the other. But I'm here now and I'm ready. Okay. So, hey, Bethany Elliott. What's up, Jamike? Hello, boo-boo. Marissa, what's up? Okay. Brenda Donald, welcome. All right, y'all. So let's kick it off with prayer. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I thank you so much for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit. What is it that you have for all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, so shall it be. Let it be so. Ashe. Okay. And you already know I did my pre-prayer, which is way more detailed than that. Okay. So I'm feeling good today. Oh my goodness. How you doing? Did I speak to you, Brenda Donald? I think I did. Hey girl. How you doing? I'm excited to see what Spirit has for us. Like I said, I'm in good spirits. How you doing, Nikki? All is well with me, and I hope all is well with you. Okay? Hey, Joe English. What's up, boo-boo? You made it. Thank you, Celeste. Look at Spirit. Ooh, I love when light teams show up. Angels and the Holy Spirit show up. All right, light team in the house. Whoop, whoop. Hey, Ebony. Oh, I'm having a great night. How your night doing? Y'all good? All right, last one. That was it. All right, Holy Spirit. What you got for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? What is it that you want us to know? What is it that we need to know? Well, wait a minute. I'm going to put them back. I'm going to put them back, Spirit. Only because it was too long. Hold on. What you want us to know? Starting off with the Three of Swords in reverse. How you doing, Karen Walker and Lavonda Walters? Who else is that? Ariel. Okay, welcome to the channel. Thank you, Alicia Lopez, for being on the moderating job. I see you, girl. You doing that. All right. What's up, Mama T? How you doing, Alicia Lopez, the High Priestess in the upright? Hey, Tyer Lewis. Welcome to the channel. Release in the upright. Yeah, I do got the book over here. Thank you, Mama T, for the floating heart. The Four of Cups is in reverse. Oh, and there it goes. Balance is in reverse. All right, so let's talk about it. You letting go of something has definitely changed the atmosphere. What's up, Wolfpack Bigger? I ain't seen you in forever. How you doing, sweetheart? So yeah, you've gotten over some things. You've healed. You have stepped into you got quiet. You went within. You just quietly been observing, taking in wisdom and knowledge. You've been using your third eye. You let go of some things that don't serve. You walked into a new beginning and you released. I've let go of some things. Instead of being closed off, you let it go. You let go. Release, release, release. And you letting go and releasing has left someone else completely out of balance. Let's talk about it. So we got the Three of Swords and it came in reverse. So there may have been a time in your life where you went through some heartbreaking pain. You could have been a part of a third party situation. You may or may not have known about it. How you doing, Kimberly's first time? How you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. So here, when you went through this third party situation, you know how sometimes when we go through heartbreak, everybody handles it differently. Sometimes it really shocks the system. Sometimes you go through physical changes. If you look here, this girl looks skinny. Her hair is real short. She could have cut her hair. Sometimes people will have physical changes when you find out that, hey, somebody's been playing games with me. They're playing with my emotions, especially if you really adored somebody. The betrayal can really send shockwaves to the system. And like I said, you can have some physical changes here. As you can see, the girl looks very, very thin. Her hair, she almost looks like she's in a daze as she's looking at this angel here. Like, I'm just here. Have you ever just felt like I'm here, but I ain't really here type thing? This is how this person was feeling. Now, with the Three of Swords, though, somebody has healed from this. So when you first went through it, it may have hurt. But now, joy comes in the morning, right? Joy comes in the morning. Somebody has healed from a third party situation. Now, the High Priestess, listen, even though this is not the Hermit, the High Priestess is about allowing and listening to your intuition, being quiet, being observant, just watching, look at Holy Spirit and listening. And this is what somebody did. Somebody sat down with Spirit and they went within and they got quiet and they just started observing. And when they were observing, this is when sitting with Spirit, this is when you knew what to let go of with release. And that's, let me show y'all. That's the High Priestess in the upright. And this is release. Okay. Look at that field of white flowers. Look at that white horse. Looks like, or a unicorn. It looks like peace when you let go. Sometimes we can want something so bad, it will upset the system, right? But endings are always new beginnings. So somebody had to release a situation that was holding them back. And in doing so, they went through a spiritual transformation, hence all the white. Okay, somebody went through a spiritual transformation. Now, normally, look at Light Team. Now, when people go through this spiritual transformation and you start healing and releasing, you no longer feel like you have to just sit back and kind of be in a shell. You are deciding that now with the Four of Cups, there used to be a time when you felt closed off. You were so sad. You may have wanted to sit with your feelings. You really didn't want to talk to anybody about anybody coming in and offering you anything. It really was touch and go. But Spirit was always, as the angel is right there behind the tree, Spirit always got your back. He's hiding. I got your back. But when you're ready, I have a cup for you. I have some love for you. I can pour into you when you're ready. But I know right now your heart is broken, but I'm not far from you. I got your back. I got your back. So there was a time when you may have closed yourself off, like when you first found out that you was in a third party situation. Now, why do some people close off? Because they don't want to hear, I told you so. You look so dumb. How could you be so foolish? You knew this person was cheating. Look at the behaviors. So, like when people first find out they're in a third party situation, everybody got their opinions. Everybody has an opinion about your life and what's going on with you. And sometimes you don't want to hear that. When your heart is broken and you already feel bad due to the betrayal, you don't want negative opinions or people trying to make you feel dumb for loving someone. So there was a time when you had closed yourself off. Now, there may have also been a time with release, even though you have let some stuff go. There may used to be a time when it was very hard for you to let go. You see what I'm saying? You know how sometimes when you first, when love doesn't go away just because you find out your person's cheating. Love does not go away just at the snap of a finger like that. You can find out somebody betrayed you and it hurts because you still love them. So it takes a minute to go within and say, okay, I'm going to let go of this person and I'm going to let go of this situation. Instead of it breaking me, I'm going to let go and I'm going to move on. That takes time. Now, you have decided to no longer be closed off, and with the Four of Cups coming in reverse, you have decided to get up and get back out there. It's time for me to stop hiding my face. It's time for me to stop being closed off. It's time for me to let my light shine. I've healed. I'm joyful. Joy comes in the morning is what they say. And now it's time for me to get back out here, get my feet wet, reintroduce myself through this spiritual transformation. It's time to introduce the world to the new me, is what somebody said. Now, you're doing great with your healing. And you look like all eyes on you, right? Well, this is making somebody completely out of balance. Balance, that's how it looks in the upright. Now it's in reverse. Now, this would be temperance in a normal day. Somebody is completely thrown off by the new you. They're completely thrown off by this change. They're letting go. What you mean you not crying over me? What you mean you let me go? What you mean? I thought you needed me to feel whole and balanced. And you needed me in your life to feel like you have alchemized. What do you mean? Somebody is completely thrown off by your joy, how beautiful, magnificent you may be looking. You just look at this. You look like you radiate. Your energy is fire, baby. And it's sending shock waves to those who knew you in your past. You may have used to been very quiet to yourself and just following. You know how sometimes people just be right behind a person or right next to them. Just being, not making a scene. But imagine if you went from being a quiet wallflower and now you front and center. All eyes on you. Somebody will be surprised by that. This is a new you. I'm not used to this. Who is this person? So it's throwing somebody else off. So let's get into it. How you doing, Carla? Childs, Dino, welcome to the channel. JT Holiday. Hey, boo. What's up? What's up, Juan? How are you? Welcome to the channel. What's up, JP the God? Moderators are on deck. I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, if you're asking for a personal reading, I do not make personal readings during a collective about you. You got to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is not your personal reading. You want a personal. I am the Light Tarot at gmail.com. And I did see one of y'all said, why don't I put it at the bottom of the screen? I will do that. Today I rested. I forgot all about it, but I will do that. I will add the email at the bottom for personal reading, so y'all can stop asking, because we do not do it during the collective or for the sign reads. Okay? I am the light tarot at gmail.com for personal readings. All right? How you doing, Felicia Davis? Welcome to the channel. TX Poe, how you doing? Okay, look at you, baby. Good job on the writing of the books, the children's books. Hey, John. What's up, Bethany Elliott? Okay. Did I miss anybody else? Beauty Babies, how are you? Thank you, Bethany Elliott, for the 100 jewel. And I already got you, Kimberly. Did I miss anybody else? Mama T, I thank you for the floating heart. Karen Walker, I think I already spoke to you, and I know I got Tyre. Okay, I'm going to go back down to the bottom. Hey, Lisa, how are you? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thank you, JP. It is my B-Day. I feel so good. I don't think I really look my age, but, you know, I don't really feel my age either. It all depends. When I'm at work, I feel my age. But when I'm out and I'm just in my own energy, I feel wonderful. I am, you know. Thank you, baby. Thank you. My brother come calling me, told us so happy 49th. I said, boy, if you don't go somewhere. I'm not 49. I'm 46 years young. 46 years young. And I feel great. I think I look good for my age. And I'm happy. Okay. Really, really joyful. Okay. So now I told y'all my age. So there it is. There you go. Let's talk about release here. Okay, so you've healed from a third-party situation. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. No, we're not taking personal questions, Revy. Okay, thank you, Lathasa, for the party hat. I appreciate you. Welcome. Thank you, baby. Oh, look at day over 25. Oh, hey, Catherine G. Roderick McKnight. Ego is in the upright. Strength is in the upright. The world is in the upright. Now, the ego card in this deck will be the devil. Somebody may have been in their ego. And hence, you know, when you're in the devil energy, this is somebody who wanted to like zoom in. You've released yourself. Remember, they was in a third party. Sometimes when people are in their ego and they think that they this, that, and the other, I'm a player. Everybody want me. And so they're in that devil energy. This is somebody who may have been drinking, smoking, getting down with a lot of sex, all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even gambling, looking like Spin. So here it is. This is somebody who wanted you to feel like you had to accept what was being given to you. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but you know how, like, if you don't, let's say you're a person who has, you keep a small circle. And you really feel like it's a lot of times it's just you and your person. Well, this person wanted you to have the illusion that you are trapped, that you can't, there's nothing you could do about it. You just got to accept being in a third party. Who else is going to want you if I don't? And if I want to put you in a third party, then so be it. So here it is. This is somebody who wanted you, it says, this is you. You accept the responsibility for the choices that you made to support your happiness. Now, in doing that, this is what the card said. You have to accept responsibility for the situation. Now, you may not have put yourself in a third party, but you're accepting your role in your story. Now, in doing that, you are supporting your path to happiness. And when you support your path to happiness, then you let go of unhappy circumstances. And hence you got released. Now, even though the card says ego, this is talking about this. I believe this is the devil card in here. So this is what got you free. You're not trapped anymore. I'm set free because at any moment, I'm not depending on you for my happiness. I'm depending on myself for my happiness. I know what it takes and what I need, and I know how to feel fulfilled and joyful. Okay. And in order for me to feel fulfilled and joyful, I have to hold on, y'all. Nehemiah. Tell your sister get that stuff off the porch. Tell your sister get the stuff off the porch. What? Tell your sister to get the stuff off the porch. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. Now, when you take responsibility for your happiness, that means that you're not depending on this one person to fulfill your joy. Listen, I have a choice in this. And even though you cheated and I had no part in that, I don't have to stay here and just take that. I can release this. And so you got released from that devil energy. You found your strength when things ended. Now, some of y'all may have found your strength by relying on the Most High, your angels in the Most High. And when you found strength, you found peace. Sometimes peace comes in letting go. Finding peace sometimes is finding the strength within. So you found some personal power to assert a different outcome. You are being kind to yourself. Okay? It says compassion that brings about forgiveness. Realizing that you're stronger than you knew you were. I don't need this person to determine my happiness. Happiness is a choice, baby. And whether one person is here or not, there are many things in the world that can make you happy. I have to assert my strength by showing myself compassion. I love me. I have friends and family that love me. There are people who adore me. And in them adoring me, I can let go of what no longer serves me. So this is what someone has decided, to let go of the things that no longer serve them. Cut that light off, please. The world is in the upright. It says here, you decided to go ahead and close the door on this situation. I'm not going to be a part of a third party. This is what you're telling your person. I'm not going to be a part of no third party. I'm going to close the door on this chapter. Okay, me and this person not going to work out. That's okay. One monkey don't stop no show. Life will go on. I will find my happiness. So there you go. With the world closing the door on a situation, it says, finding a time to be joyful. You know what I'm saying? It's a new day. Yeah. Nothing but sunshine. Sunshine. It's a new day. Okay. We close the chapter on this. Ain't no point in crying and looking skinny and not cutting my hair and acting a fool over a loss of love. Eventually time heals and you decided to heal. Now, high priestess is in the upright. Let's talk about the high priestess. Now, this high priestess said that you took time to meditate and turn inward. So you got quiet, meditation, turning inward to discover your soul's true desire. So what was your desire? What is the soul craving? What do I need? This was not a time to go out here and just, they cheat, I'm going to cheat. Oh, okay, I'll teach you. You're going to rule the day. You didn't do none of that. No, we ain't ruining the day. We're not trying to do that. We're going to go within. We took time to meditate and took time for action. It says that you decided to develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom that you receive. Now, how do you develop your intuitive gifts when you were in a third party situation? You took time to go back and look at the red flags. Okay, somebody cheating on you just didn't happen like that. There had to have been signs. So you have to get quiet to figure out, well, where did things go wrong? What were the signs that I missed? Were there red flags? What was some of the things that I kind of passed over that led this person to cheating? Was I glossing over it? That is what happens when you meditate and go within. And you start reviewing the past. And in doing your review, believe it or not, you will strengthen your intuition because now you know the red flags to look for. So this is you accepting the wisdom that comes from it. Oh, I shouldn't have did that right there. Remember I said taking personal responsibility for your happiness, taking personal responsibility for the situation as it is now, and coming up with a creative solution to how you should respond. Not responding with breaking out somebody's windows, not responding with running out and cheating too. No, I'm going to take a creative response. I'm going to go within. I'm going to see what my soul is saying I need to do for me to be a healthy, whole person. Okay? This is what somebody has did. How you doing, Big by Charlie? Welcome to the channel. How you doing, Anne Marie? Welcome to the channel. Stephen Morton, welcome back, sweetheart. I see you. Light of Amen Ra, welcome, baby. How are you? Rosetta, friend, welcome to the channel. Heather Anderson, welcome. I see you. Willie, thank you. I appreciate the birthday wishes. Welcome to the channel. Michael Evans, how are you? April Stubbs, welcome. And thank you for the 100, Jewel. Lavonda, I already told you thank you for the party hat. I'm going to go back to the bottom. How you doing, Andrea? All right. Now. Thank you, baby. What's up? Never Overloaded from Mississippi. Hey, boo. Welcome. Now, I know somebody who busted out. I know somebody whose betrayal makes them snap. Makes them snap. They went on a trip with friends and their friends left them. They came back home and busted out their friends' windows. I seen a girl do her boyfriend anyway, busted out the windows. Some people lose their mind. But wisdom says, hold on. Let's sit with ourselves. Let's see what's the better solution. And that's what somebody decided to go with. How you doing, Sky Queen Mother? Kiana, how you doing? Thank you, Stephen Morton, for the floating heart. I see it. Thank you. All right, so let's get into it. Let's talk about you being in high priestess mode. That's right. That's right. All right. So we got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. And the Moon is in the upright. What you did not see was that this was not what you thought it was going to be. The Moon is out here and it's in the upright. So that means that when you got in a high priestess mode, remember I said you had to go within. You had to discover some things. Now, what you had to discover, what was hidden, was that this was not the knight in shining armor or the situation that you thought it was. This person was not offering you love. Quite the opposite. They weren't offering you love. This was not somebody who was going to come in and rescue you. If you was in a financial bind, 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. This ain't it. Maybe you was the one who was coming in like somebody's knight in shining armor and you was giving. You had 10 Pentacles. Maybe you was the one who was well off. And you noticed that there were some things that you did not see about who you were giving to. Maybe you were sharing your wealth with someone. And now you're realizing, hey, there's some things I did not see was going on. Now, if you're in a third party and you're giving money to someone, maybe you did not see that they was giving money to a third party. Maybe you did not see that this was not worth the investment. So now let's talk about release. So now when you release, that's one thing that will make releasing a little bit easier. You find out your person been giving your money, your hard-earned money that you share with them out of their need to a third party. I think it does become a little bit easier to go ahead and have that ending and walk towards a new beginning. Never, ever will I be a part of something that does not serve me like this. This does not serve me. I need to release this situation. So it says, because this right here, this person, this situation will hold me back. It's going to hold me back. I need to go through that spiritual transformation. And this is what somebody decided to do. So let's talk about release here. All right, so we're going to talk about it. You all, please double tap your screen. And if you're watching on a cell device, right by my face or hit the 3 dots in the top right corner. And let's get the likes up, please. And thank you. So this is somebody you decided I'm going to go through the release. I'm going to let this go. Almost feels like a death and transformation, right? So 10 of Swords is in reverse. 8 of Cups is in reverse. 10 of Cups is in the upright. Now, you used to think that this was going to be your happily ever after. At some point, you may have went back to an ex. And I believe that. You undid something thinking that this is going to be your happily ever after. Was this your soulmate, your twin flame? Did you think that this person was going to be your 10 of Cups? Oh, we're going to have the family in a cute little house. And for some of y'all, the white picket fence. And it's going to be so great. We're going to be a family. It's going to be my ultimate happiness. Everything I ever wanted. A dream come true. Now, you may have went back with the 8 of Cups. So at some point, you and the person, you know how sometimes you off and on with a person. and you went back. You said, okay, 10 of swords. I'm going to take the swords out of my bag. And I'm going to go back to this person because they're going to be my 10 of cups. Well, when you find out you're in a third party situation, and remember, the moon is here. There were some things you didn't see. This is not the investment of a 10 of cups situation or a 10 of pentacles. This ain't it. This is not serving me. What have I come back to? This person is not as invested. They don't see the relationship the way that I do. They're clearly playing games with me. I have to release them. This is not going to ever be my 10 of cups. Some of y'all may have felt like, okay, I came back with the best of intentions. It didn't work out that way. So are you ready to release what you thought it was going to be? Are you ready to release the dream or what you thought y'all was working towards? If somebody is cheating on you, then that means that they don't share the vision, right? They're not invested. So can you let go? Okay, maybe this is not it. Maybe this isn't my person. This is not it. If they're cheating on me, that means that their heart is not truly here. They don't see me as their ultimate happiness. So why do I see them as my ultimate happiness? Why am I investing in someone who's not investing in me? There's no equal reciprocity, right? So you decided that with the 4 of cups, after your healing, you got up and now you're going to do something. You went through your spiritual transformation. You're not the same person. What I'm doing right now, collective, is I'm just reviewing your steps. You're healed, right? You're happy and you're healed now. But at the time, you had to do some inner stuff, right? So we're looking at the inner transformation you went through. You done got up now. You've healed. But there was a time where you were closed off and you really weren't ready to accept anything. You may not have even been ready to accept what God was trying to offer you. God can say, hey, I got a new beginning for you. Well, my heart hurts. My heart hurts. I'm not ready. I love them. And so sometimes God has to just let you go through the process of mourning until you're ready. You know, the stages of grief, sometimes you got to go through them before you're ready to get up and change, right? Well, now you've changed, but let's talk about what may have taken place here. All right, let's talk about the 4 of cups. Thank you, Earth D, for the hot cocoa and Beauty Babies for the 100 jewel. I see them, and welcome Fierce Souls to the channel. I see y'all. Earth D, welcome to the channel as well. I see you all. I'm trying to keep up with the names as best I can. All right, and I'm not entertaining trolls. Y'all are not ruining my day. Let's talk about the 4 of cups. So if you're a regular, watch what you say. I ain't saving nobody today. I'm watching the chat, but I ain't watching it like that. You be fried, you just be fried on your own time today. Okay, King of Pentacles is in the upright. 2 of Cups is in the upright. And the 5 of Wands is in reverse. Now, let's talk about this. Remember how I said it was time to let go of some things? Instead of being closed off and holding on to the pain, somebody decided, you know what? I'm about to just let go of the chaos and the conflict. I'm going to let go of the illusion. See, when you think about a house of mirrors, it creates an illusion, right? This looks like it had the illusion of a happily ever after. It was chaos though. Underneath the surface, somebody cheating, somebody doing stuff to you behind your back. They're not as loyal. They're not pouring in. They're not giving you love or respect. That's the illusion of love. That's a lot of chaos and conflict. You see what I'm saying? And this person is putting you in competition with other lovers. So when you find out, because listen, when you find out somebody cheating with you with one person, sometimes for some of y'all, it be a multitude of other people you find out they cheating with. Now, with the 5 of Wands, this is somebody who had to release and let go of what they thought was going to be their happily ever after. I'm going to let go of the chaos and conflict. I don't want to be a part of a third party situation. This love thing, I'm letting go. That's the 2 of Cups. That's how it looks in the upright. I'm letting go. I thought that I wanted to give this person my cup. They said they was going to give me their cup, but clearly this is not the loving situation that I thought it was. This is not the person I'm going to end up marrying. So I'm going to come out of the chaos and conflict. I'm going to let go of the relationship. And in letting go of the relationship, somebody stepped into stability. King of Pentacles is an upright. So when you let go of this situation or this loving thing, it said you decided to pour that compassion into yourself. And this is what helped a lot of y'all start accomplishing some of your goals. So you started building your security and your prosperity by being supportive to self. Because, you know, sometimes when you have a breakup, you got all that free time. So maybe you poured into a passion project. And in becoming, you know, when you let go of dead weight, now you got more focus. And sometimes work will take your mind off of your problems. See, when people don't have nothing to do, they sit up and they think about stuff all day. But if you can just go to work, even though your heart's broken, and just focus on some other things, you're actually killing two birds with one stone. You're not just ignoring the problem, but it takes your mind off the problem so you don't end up going into a deeper depression. I'm pretty sure when you get off work, you'll think about it. Maybe even at night, you may think about it. But during the day, you got a break. Okay, you can focus on doing something else that you loved. And maybe it paid off big because you went through a whole transformation. It said a spiritual transformation. Now, this has somebody thrown. Now, why does this have them thrown? With balance, temperance. This is somebody is completely thrown off by you. You know why? Because there was a time when they thought that your happiness was determined by wanting to marry or go into a partnership with them. You gave to me because you saw me as your 10 of cups. Well, if I no longer see you as my 10 of cups, you mean you don't need me? I'm not a part of that happily ever after plan? You mean you stable without me? Throwing somebody off to a complete loop. They're not used to that. They're not used to the new you. How you doing? Thank you. It says here, let's talk about balance. Gwen, how you doing? Gwenna, is it Gwenna? Gwen A. No, it's Gwen A. How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome to the channel. Nija from Pakistan, welcome to the channel. Thank you, Ebony Bolt, for the 100 super chat. Okay, I mean not super chat, little jewel thing. I see it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hey, Katie. Hello. Mario. He said, my people, what's up? Let's talk about it. So you have thrown somebody off because they thought I'm everything you ever wanted, right? Somebody thought that you was just going to accept whatever they offered you. No matter what I do, you're going to forgive me. Well, no matter what I do, you want to marry me. Whatever, so you'll forgive it. When I get serious about you, you'll just accept anything. Well, you're sending a message loud and clear. No, I'm not just going to accept anything. In fact, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. And in fact, I don't see you as the person I want to be with. You're not my person. You're not my person. Because my person would love me and respect me. What do they say? Your soulmate is someone who will love and respect you. You're not my soulmate. You can't be my person if your disrespect is loud. You can't be my happily ever after if this is what you're doing. You're not invested. So I'm accepting the truth. It's my responsibility to accept the truth and not lie to myself. You're not it. And I'm letting go. And so you let go. Then this is what threw somebody off. How you doing, Charlene? Hey, Anna Banana. Welcome to the channel, sweetheart. Sonia Walker. How you doing? Okay, so let's talk about it. We got the Dreamer. Fool is in reverse. Okay. Page of Wands is in reverse. And let's get one more, Holy Spirit. And it says the Knight of Wands is in reverse. It's okay. This is one of the things that you're letting go of. That has somebody out of balance. Now, let me tell you what has somebody out of balance. They're sexually impulsive. A Knight of Wands in reverse for me is somebody so sexually impulsive. I tell you all the time, this is my person who is so completely, they're normally passionate, confident. This is somebody who has a lot of restless energy. This is somebody who will normally, if they was in an upright, they want to take immediate action. They're creative. They all this, that, and the other. right? This is somebody who they're very, like I said, passionate, focused. But when they're in reverse, this is somebody who could be very impulsive, sexually impulsive. And when you are dealing with a sexually impulsive person who acts like they have no control over their middle piece, what ends up happening? Y'all know what ends up happening. This is someone who will be on the DL. Anything, bump up against them, rub up against them. They act like a horn dog, like they just have no control. Like a rabid dog, just out. I got to hump on something. Got to hump on something. You're just like, what the hell is wrong with you? This is somebody who got to hump on something. They don't give a damn who it is, what it is. This is somebody who is probably on a DL because you might not have known that they so sexually impulsive that they sleeping with both sexes. They could be sleeping with people who are old. They could be sleeping with people who are young. This is people who get down with some stuff that might make you be like, oh, Jesus, you did what? With whom? Clutch your pearls type stuff. So when I say DL, some of y'all may have found out this person's DL, but they also may have some fetishes that might literally make you take a step back. There's something they're hiding about their sexuality. They're very impulsive. Put somebody who's sexually impulsive around somebody a little young. You got pedophilia. Put them around someone who, you know, some people are into bestiality. This is like, it could get kind of like, whoa. Taking advantage of someone older. This can get like crazy. It's not just, oh, I'm just sleep with both sexes. This person can get down with some stuff that will literally make you be like, what the hell is wrong with you? You have no control over yourself. Okay? And that in itself is why some of you all, when you took, remember the moon was here. You didn't see some things, but now you were high priestess. So when you look back and you find out that this person has you in a third party and they're on the Knight of Wands, you so sexually impulsive. I don't know what you did and with who. And I can't have that around me. Page of Wands the Page of Wands in reverse and the Dreamer, which is the Fool. That's how they look in the upright, and both are in reverse. Me and you cannot get off the ground. A new beginning with you can never get off the ground because I can never trust you around anybody. I can't trust you around your friends, whether they're same-sex friends or not. I can't trust you around kids. I can't trust you around my damn grandmama if I left you in the room. I can't trust you because you don't know how to control yourself. So that means I will be out of balance. So I have to release you. Now, this person is thrown off because they thought that they could just do whatever. And you're like saying, no, you're not just going to do whatever with me. You're not. I don't want to balance stuff out with somebody who could be doing those types of things behind my back. I don't know what you're doing. You so sexually impulsive, you want to get a feel in? I can't trust you. I can't trust you. You don't have control over yourself. I can't trust that. So you're letting this person go. And it's throwing them off because they thought that they was going to get away with stuff. Oh, you'll love me. You don't have nobody else. I'd rather have nobody than dealing with somebody who could be touching somebody around me. Or acting like I should be able to trust my animal in the room with you. I should be able to trust you. I can't trust that. I'm just saying. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Thank you, Christine, for the jewel, and welcome to the channel. Hey, Perfectly Imperfect Tarot, welcome. How are you? Anna, what's your name? Anna next. Welcome to the channel, baby. How you doing? Christine Chicks, did I tell you welcome to the channel? Welcome and thank you again for your jewel thingy. Yeah, you don't know what this person's on. Truth be told, your intuition is just saying back all the way up. Back up, back up, back up. I don't know what type of time you're on. I don't know what you're capable of doing. And I'm going to be honest with you. That type of person who's sexually impulsive, who acts like they're a rabid dog, I don't know what you will and will not do. And before I find myself in a situation where I'm going to get hurt, I don't want to F around and find out. I'm going to just let you go. Just let you go. Because I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what type of time you on. doing, Tabitha? Holy Spirit, what you got? We have the Sun in reverse. The Two of Pentacles is in reverse. The Two of Wands. Some of y'all could be seeing, excuse me. I thought for a second it was 2, 2, 2. Some of y'all could be seeing 2, 2, 2. We got the Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Eight of Wands is in the upright. Okay, so you going through all of this in closing the chapter on this relationship with this person has made them completely unhappy. Now, I'm not saying your person is a pedophile. I'm not saying your person humps on animals. I'm not saying that. Take what resonates. But I don't trust people who are sexually impulsive because you don't know what they would do. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not telling you your person was out here on some stuff like that, but you don't know what people's fetishes are when they say they're impulsive. Okay, so you got to put that impulsivity in I don't know what the hell you want. I don't know what you want because I don't trust it. DL, download with something. You download with something. Now that is a fact. There's some download secrets that you don't know about. For sure. How far it goes, do you really want to know? That's what I'm saying. Now, Sun is in reverse. When you close the chapter on this and you decided to remove yourself from a third party situation, the Sun, that's how it looks in the upright, came in reverse because you decided to say, you see that timer? Time's up. Time's up. And now that your time is up with someone, they want to say that they are sad. They are upset. One of the reasons why they're also upset is because you found your balance without them. Two of Pentacles is in reverse. You found balance without this person who thought that you needed them in order to have everything you needed. Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands is in reverse, but they thought that you needed them to find balance. You're going to be juggling financially, emotionally, and won't have everything you need if you don't have me. You need me by your side to have everything you need. And what you're saying with the Two of Pentacles in reverse is no, I am going to find my balance. And that's something that they could not see, that you could find your balance without them. And even if you didn't have everything you needed, you did not need them, though. I don't need you to find my balance. This person is also sad because you're telling them I don't need you financially or emotionally to get me out of nothing. And I also am giving a permanent ending to this situation. You're sending a message with the Eight of Wands loud and clear. You and me will never be never the other day in my life. That whole idea of you being my 10 of Cups is permanently over. Permanently over. Me and you is permanently over. I'm getting up and I'm doing something about this. The Ace of Swords. That's my Ace of Swords. Even though it's a little baby boy. But it is the Ace. Okay, you see the one up there in the top corner. So that makes it the Ace. I'm letting you go. Now, you may say the Ace of Swords is my permanent death card. Notice there's no sunshine on here. So even if you're in a stormy situation, you're accepting the truth. The truth is this will never be my happily ever after. You're sexually impulsive, which means you're going to always have me. Even if it's on the least side, this person, let's say they're just impulsive, they're just a compulsive cheater. You're not going to stop cheating. And I accept that. You're not going to stop being on some sort of down low behavior. If you're sleeping with both sexes, you're not going to stop doing that. You're not. You're not. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't foresee a new start. That's why the Sun is not out here. I don't foresee a new start. I accept the truth for what it is. You will always lie to me because Ace of Swords was, you know what I'm saying? Normally the Ace of Swords, even though this is not on this particular card, but normally the Ace of Swords, when it's in reverse, the sword is down. That means you're going to always lie. So since you're going to always lie to me, I'm going to accept the truth. And we're not going to start over. Goodbye. We're done. You're sending a message loud and clear that you're not in alignment with what they got going on. And this is what makes them sad. Because they thought that you was just going to accept anything. And you're sending a message loud and clear. I don't just accept anything, baby. This ain't that type of party. Okay. Good job to my mods. They are out here. They are doing the thing. They are maintaining my peace. And I love it. I ain't told you I'm not looking at the fried comments, but nobody's saying nothing crazy. Okay, let's talk about this. The 3 of Cups is in the upright. The 5 of Pentacles is in the upright. If this is not the channel for you, please continue to keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. No need to say anything to me. Just keep scrolling. All right. Let's talk about it. 3 of Cups. Now, this person is unhappy. Do you know why? Because you don't have their back anymore. You don't want to be a part of a third party situation. That's another thing. You're saying, I'm not accepting just whatever you give me. I'm also not allowing you to sit at my table. I don't want to have your back. So this person is sad because you don't want to be a part of their thing. Maybe they want to keep you as a sister wife or brother husband. Look at that. They want to keep you as a person on the side. Some of y'all thought that you were the main person. Come to find out you the side chick or the side guy. There go light team. Nothing is more betrayal than to find out you thinking you're number one and you're actually the side piece. This person, you're leaving them in the cold. Being a part of a third party, I will never be happy with that. This is the 5 of Pentacles. I'm not investing in this. You're leaving that whole third party situation out in the cold. Remember I said you're releasing. As a high priestess, you're going, I got to leave this out in the cold. This whole situation with this person, why am I letting go? Because star is in reverse. That's how the star looks. I cannot pour into this anymore. You can't. This is a hopeless situation. So you got to go ahead and just let it go. 6 of Cups is in reverse. Even if you've been knowing this person for a long time, this is somebody who does not respect you. They do not have love and care for you, kindness for you. This is somebody who is giving you hate, pain, and despair. Now you may say, hate, yeah, if you want to break my heart intentionally, that ain't love, baby. That's not love. You can't look me in my face and tell me, a matter of fact, that you love me and you're cheating on me with men and women. Or even things or people or doing things behind my back that I have no idea what you're doing. That is hate. That is pain. And that is for sure despair. 6 of Cups is in reverse. So somebody from your past, remember you did go back to this person. You thought that y'all was going to work on it. Whatever problems y'all had, whatever endings y'all had, 10 swords, y'all was going to work on it. And this was going to become a happily ever after situation. Now, this ain't it. This ain't it. Ace of Wands is in reverse. You decided, one, you got to stop sleeping with this person. That's the Ace of Wands. And I know it's a kid on this particular card, but the one is out here. This is the Ace of Wands. You had a better idea. Instead of me birthing new opportunities with you, I'm not going to sleep with you. And in fact, I'm just going to change directions altogether. And I'm going to be honest with you. You changing it up and you changing directions has completely threw somebody for a loop. Because remember, they thought that you was dependent on them for your happiness. You're dependent on me for financial success. And you're sending a message loud and clear. No, baby, I'm much stronger than you're giving me credit. I love myself much more than you're giving me credit. I don't want to be a part of a third party. And I don't care if this is what you're offering to be a part of a third party, then leave me out in the cold, sweetheart. Leave me out. I don't want to be in the house with that type of stuff. I don't want to be in alignment or in agreement with that. Just go head on. Live your best life, and I'm going to live mine. And I'm going to be honest with you. Your nonchalant attitude on you deciding that this is how you're going to live your life, somebody, like I said, they're thrown off by this. You're going in a whole new direction. What you mean? What you mean? You're not accepting this. What do you mean? Somebody does not know what you mean, baby. And it is throwing their entire, I don't know if it's like they feel disillusioned. How you doing? Jackson Shine. Welcome to the channel. Did I miss anybody else? Hey, the Barnes family. How you doing, Misha? Ooh, baby, what's your name? Meshi Grati or something like that. I know I'm all the way off. Welcome to the channel. I'm gonna let you go because you think you slick with your name. And you think, no, I see what your name is. And ain't nobody getting ready to say that. You think, y'all, moderators, watch the names. Sometimes they're very, the names will be pornographic. This one right here, very pornographic. And I'm going to go ahead and report you for your pornography and being a fool. Okay? And we're going to move on. Some of y'all be coming here with these names and it's very disgusting. How you doing, crypto? And you think, ain't nobody your fool. Goodbye. Anyway, let's continue. If you want to be here, be here. If you don't, please exit stage left. How you doing, Drea? What's up, Amelia? Patricia, how are you? Welcome. You know, I don't got time for the nonsense, and I'm not doing it. I told you I'm not doing it today. Thank you, John, for the floating heart. Okay, so you've decided to go ahead and move on from this person. And invest somewhere else. You're going to invest your time and energy somewhere else. 8 of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles out here, this means that you're going to start a new seed. You got a new seed out. Now, what does a new seed mean? That you have to start from the bottom. Let me all start from the bottom. A seed is a beginning, right? It takes time for change to come. It takes time to see the growth. Now, the growth, you are the seed that you were investing in. Your healing is a seed. It took time to grow. And remember, I said you're in high priestess mode. And even though the hermit wasn't out here at the time, this means that you was going through, and with that release, some sort of death and transformation. There was some things going on in secret with you. Just like when a seed is underneath and planted in the dirt, there's things going on with the root. There's things going on with that seed that is happening in secret. So the Knight of Pentacles, you decided that what you wanted to invest in was letting go of a toxic situation and getting yourself out of a mental prison. Because somebody cheating on you will always have you, gaslighting you, lying to you, ghosting you, and giving you hate, pain, and despair will always keep you in a mental prison. And you're like, darling, am better than that. That looks like an empress. I'm better than that. And before stuff gets too rowdy, let me let you go. Let me just go ahead and let you go. 3 of Wands is in reverse. You realize that let me get out of this because this person will self-sabotage me if I allow it. That's the 3 of Wands in reverse. Now, the 3 of Wands in reverse is you said, no, this is a bad idea. Why do I need to? Listen, the 3 of Wands is about holding and maintaining and almost waiting. Why do you need to wait for somebody to hurt you? Why would you wait to be put in the 8 of Swords? Nobody in their right mind will be waiting to be put in a mental prison. Why don't you just let it go now before you find out worse? Before I find out that you've really been out here acting more of a fool, trying to make me look like a fool, I'm going to just let you go. Because see, when people cheat on you, trust and believe, you got friends and family who might know, and you look like a fool behind other people's back, and you did not even know that. Other people might know what's going on, and you're like, before you make a further fool of me, let me let you go ahead and go. Page of Pentacles is in the upright. So this is somebody who decided that maybe you decided, okay, this person is also not as invested. See, a Page of Pentacles is somebody who ain't really investing in that love thing anyway. But with the 6 of Cups in reverse, you're looking at this person as going, okay, you can't be invested if you're giving me hate, pain, and despair. You can't be invested if you got me in a third party. You cannot be invested in loving me and wanting the 10 of Cups if you are out here with other people and pouring into their cup and having sex with them or being sexually impulsive. You're not invested in this. And so somebody, you know why they so damn mad? Because you see the truth. The truth is that this person is a waste of your damn time. The truth is that this was never going to be your happily ever after. And you know what they want you to do? Believe the illusion. See, when you came out of that illusion, and remember we had that 5 of swords. Where was it? Holy Spirit, where the 5 of swords at? It was in reverse. Hold on. I gotta find it. I didn't remember which pile it was on. Right here. Somebody mad. Because you ain't falling for the okie doke. You coming out of this. You want me to stay. You want me to believe your lie. You want me to sit here and keep pouring my money and my time and my love and my energy into you. Somebody mad. Yeah, they're sad because they can't use you. They can't use your body for sex and pull your sacral energy to manifest. Oh, yeah, they're mad because they can't. Because, see, you make them look better when they're pulling from your sacral. They take that energy and invest it into somebody else. Yeah, they pissed. Because, see, some of y'all, when they're pulling from your sacral, when they're pulling your energy, oh, child, they affect how you look. Remember how I said you started off looking skinny, and some of y'all's hair could have fell out. You could have been losing hair or cut your hair, including my men. Men will lose weight sometimes behind a bad heartbreak. You wasn't looking yourself when somebody's pulling from your sacral and misusing it. Yeah, they sad because they can't pull this energy off of you. And you have decided to wake your ass up and go, no more. No, you ain't making a fool out of me. Your days of making a fool out of me stops right here, right now. I'm exit stage left. And ain't me and you're sending a message loud and clear. I'm nobody's fool. I'm going to let you go. Have at it. Do you. I ain't got to hear about it. I ain't going to be up at night because I'm being gaslit. I ain't worrying about why you ain't called, who you with. I could give a damn less. I'm worried about me now. And somebody looking like, but I thought you wanted me. Who the hell wants, if this is the best you can get is a cheating, lying ass person who could be more than just down low. For all I know, I don't know what you want. This the best I can do. Then let me let go. Let me let go. How you doing, Kelly Crawford? Hey, Ginger. How you doing, baby? Hey, Christina Alexander. Maximus. Okay, I'm going to let you go since you're an idiot. How you doing, April Loveland? What's up, Marilee? Knows where are you? Hello, Vontigo. Brandon. Thomas, how are you? Welcome to the channel. The Real B Muse. How are you? Welcome. Did I miss anybody else? Princess Dragons. Wendy. Hello. Shahan, how you doing? Nikita Johnson, hello. All right, I'm going back to the bottom. Hello, Natasha. No, you may not. This ain't that type of party, sweetheart. You want a personal question, you got to get one at IamTheLightTarot@gmail.com. King of Swords is in the upright. 5 of Swords is in the upright. 10 of Wands is in reverse. Renewal is in reverse. Look at light team. 9 of Pentacles is in the upright. Let me tell you what you did. You got into your King of Swords energy. Somebody was able to make a head over heart decision. You was able to put on that Judge Mathis, Judge Judy hat. Any judge, you can, wherever you are in the world, you decided to put on your judge hat. You in the UK, you got that little white hair thing they put on. You know, you decided to rule. And when you judge the situation because you're seeing things from a higher perspective, this person, you saw them. Oh, this person thinks that they are slick. This is somebody who thinks that they about to win at all costs. You think you about to have your cake and eat it too. You now know that this person has, see, you're in high priestess mode. You're starting to see, oh, they've been doing some stuff underneath the table. I don't have to be a part of you're not putting me in no mental prison because you think you about to win at all costs. You think you about to eat your cake and eat it too. Let me help you, baby. 10 of Wands in reverse. I release this burden off my back. Carrying you and the knowledge of what the hell your unfaithful ass is doing is a burden on me. Let me release this. I ain't got to exhaust myself trying to carry the weight of you cheating on me every day. And I don't understand. This is how you know when you love yourself. Because some of y'all will take the weight of somebody cheating on you. I just love you so much. Don't leave me. Who else gonna have my back? Why you cheating on me? I love you, don't you? No, I love you. That's what you're saying. Do you love your damn self is what I want to say. I'm a no nonsense. I'm the type of snap and wake up out of it. You better love yourself enough. Why are you exhausting yourself, carrying the weight of that pain? Let it go. This person is a burden. They will cause you burdens. Them having break babies on you, cheating on you, lying to you. Burden after burden after burden. Now you the one out here exhausted, carrying the weight of that. And they over here having a grand old time. Ain't thinking about your feelings, not none. Thinking they winning at all costs. Release it. 10 of Wands is in reverse. In fact, not only release it, renewal is in reverse. That's the renewal. Renewal will be judgment. Call judgment on it. Do you know what it means to call judgment? That means absolutely not. You cannot come back. Absolutely not. I will not have no type of mercy. You have crossed the line. There is no coming back. You did it. You live with it. I'm done. You ain't no coming back. Ain't nothing to talk about. No mercy means I don't want to hear not a nada from you. You see my face? Never again in life. You get to, this is what, I ain't listening to that. Don't call me. Don't text me. Renewal. Judgment in reverse means zero mercy. Keep your excuses. I don't want to hear it. I trust my intuition more than I trust your lying ass. And my intuition is saying, let you go. You let go. You weren't invested no way. And the fact that you wasn't invested, you showing up as a page of pentacles on top of the 6 of cups in reverse lets me know enough. I don't need to know nothing else. I don't need to know. I don't give a damn if you was cheating with 10 people. Knowing that you cheated with 1 is enough. You don't need to know if they was out here on some pedophilia or whatever extra, or they out here and they doing stuff in secret and they got, fetishes and they got some dominatrix and they into this and they into that and they like, I'm into trans women or trans men and I want them to beat me with whips. That ain't none of your damn business. You don't need to know that. The fact that they disrespected you was enough. And the question I have for you, collective, do you have enough respect for yourself that when they don't have respect for you, do you have enough respect for yourself to believe that you deserve better? Do you believe that you deserve better? Why do you need the details? Some people say, I just want to know. Let me tell you what happens when you just want to know. That ain't going to make you feel good about yourself. It's more like knives. Just like the 10 of swords, you putting more knives in your back when you find out who they was with, when they was with them. You see videos of them laying down. Excuse me. Goodbye, you and your foolishness. You don't need to see that. Ain't no good gonna come from you seeing the video with your own 2 eyes, and spirit agrees. There ain't no good that comes from you getting in the details of their tomfoolery. Ain't gonna do nothing but piss you off and break your heart more. And now that's more work for you to heal from. You really want to put yourself in that mental prison? You really want to carry the weight of them rocks on your back, because that's going to be heavy to carry that. When you seen your person laying down with someone else. God forbid you didn't know they was homosexual. No offense to y'all who are. And you find out your man is down low. And you see that with your own two eyes. I bet that'll throw you for a loop. Ain't nothing wrong with who you do with. What you do behind closed doors, y'all know me. I could care less. But that is a lot to take in when you weren't expecting it. And you see it with your own two eyes. I didn't even know that this was what type of time you own. And you laid with me. And then let's say you do see it. And you see they didn't even use protection. They playing with your life. You can't tell me you wouldn't be more mad as hell. It ain't going to help you none. You be mad as hell. And Spirit says, do you need to really know the details? One was enough. Finding out they got somebody pregnant. Okay, they got one pregnant. Do you really need to know who else they were sleeping with? No, you should care less. Spirit says, have no mercy. Whatever you did is enough. I love me too much. I deserve better than that. I'm letting you go. I am single, sexy, and independent. My happiness is not determined by you. It is literally me and the Most High. See the little red cardinal sitting over here to her side? It's me and the Most High, baby. I don't depend on a man or a woman for my happiness. I can pour into my cup. I can fill myself up. I can speak life into myself. I don't need you for your money. I don't need you for your validation. I don't need you to build me up and help me to feel emotionally stable or mentally like, oh, I can do it. No, I can do this for real, because between me and the Most High, then I can speak life into myself. I can stand 10 toes down and I can be successful. And my happiness is not determined on one person. God loves me, and that is enough. It takes time to get here. That's what real healing looks like, when you can love yourself and realize, I don't need this shit. I wanted a person. I don't need no damn body. It's one thing to want to be in a relationship, but some of y'all are dependent on a relationship. You're codependent for your emotional security. I don't feel good about myself unless you got a person telling you, baby, you still got it. You still got it. You cute. You handsome. You need them for their finances. Oh, I ain't going to make it if they ain't here with me. I can't leave because they pay the bills. Codependent. That's codependent. You need somebody to physically give you that oomph to keep pushing. Some of y'all even depend on people for your spirituality. You know God love you. You should know this. You should know this. That's what, when you're in the Nine of Pentacles, you don't need no validation. I know that God walks with me. I know that I deserve better. This is somebody of self-worth. She is somebody who is, look at how much worth she thinks she has. I'm regal, baby. I'm like a queen. She not a queen, but this is Nine of Pentacles. But in my mind, I am a queen or a king, and I'm treating myself as such. And I ain't dealing with nobody who wants some peasant activity. Peasant activity is what this person's on. That low life jester shit, get out of my face. You want to be a fool? Go over there and be a fool. Gotta get no nonsense. That's that Judgment in reverse. No nonsense. What is this? It's supposed to be Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is in the upright. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Wise Counselor is in the upright. How you doing, Christina? How you doing, Tanya? Sarah? Welcome, welcome. I think most of y'all are in here. 4 of Swords is in reverse. We need one more, Holy Spirit. How you doing, Debbie? How you doing, Carolyn? The Lovers is in reverse. Let's talk about it. Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles normally is about three people coming together, looking at plans, and coming up with wanting to work together to build money. Three of Pentacles is in the upright. But Spirit is saying, if you see you the only one doing the work, baby, you're the only one out here trying to create a masterpiece. Do you really need this person? Because it looked like this is about to be a me, myself, and I in the Most High to me. There ain't nobody else here. She is one wrong move. In fact, she's doing a sculpture. So some of y'all are out here and you was working on something very tediously trying to make it work. But your person was a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They ain't nowhere invested in this. Well, not none. They ain't got your back, period. And Spirit is saying, if they're not willing to do the hard work, then you don't need to be invested in it either. You out here doing the hard work. Stop taking care of them. You're the only one doing the damn work. Some of y'all was the only one showing up in your relationship. The only one giving. The only one calling and checking in. Did you eat today? How was your day today, baby? You good? All right. Well, I'm not trying to be a bugaboo. Go have a good time. Not realizing you tell them go have a good time and they steady cheating on you. Go on and take time. Or you going to visit your kids, go on have a good weekend. I'll get back with you. Call and check on me now. But instead of being with their kids, they laid up. Spirit says, you need to stop investing. You're the only one doing all the hard work anyway. You're the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You take care of people that you love. This ain't it. This person don't love you like that. This person is manipulative. They trying to have their cake and eat it too. They doing underhanded things under the table. And so this is what Spirit is saying. It's time. Listen, just like when you playing poker or gambling, they say whenever you go to Vegas or you gamble, you got to know when to what? Walk away from the damn table. Walk away from the machine. When do you know when to fold and go, you know what? That's too much for me. Because see, the cost is too high if it's going to put you in the Eight of Swords. Do you know when to say I'm done? White flag. Here we go, y'all. White flag. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And that ain't tissue. My light team. Every time I do the white flag, angels come flying out of everywhere. I'm done. I'm done investing. I'm done. Ain't no tissue. That ain't tissue. Every time I pick a tissue up, they do that. Whenever I do the white flag, they always come out like this. And they are all different sizes. Ain't no damn tissue with that much damn lint in the world. Yeah, that's exactly what your eyes see. Angels and the Holy Spirit. They said it was time to raise your white flag. It's time to walk away from the table, baby. It's time to stop investing in something that is not investing in you. It is time for some of y'all to go ahead and it says, see, you was investing in a marriage that was never going to work. Wise counselor is the Hierophant. No, normally the wise counselor will be the King of Cups. But here, this will be the Hierophant. So if you was listening to God, right? Let's say we're not going to look at this as a marriage counselor. If you was listening to the wise counsel, the wise counsel, the Most High is saying, let it go. 10 of Wands, let go. Let go of the burden. Let go of the weight of it all. And just let go, baby. Stop replaying this in your mind. Stop imagining a renewal. Don't put yourself on that middle circle of, the coulda, shoulda, wouldas. We're not doing that. Four of Swords is when you want to dig something up. And Spirit says, oh, no, we ain't digging nothing up. No, it's judgment in reverse. We're not digging nothing up. We ain't digging nothing up. We're not digging it up. Them being your lover, your friend, your partner, that is over. Ain't no more partnership. This ain't no damn revolving door. This ain't that. You can't revolve the door around here. Ain't gonna be none of that. You can't, no. This ain't no escalator or no elevator or no revolving it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Or no door. Get on and keep it pushing. Six of Swords is in the upright. Spirit says, I'm carrying you to peace. It's time to leave a situation. Not just for you, but for your family. There's other people in your life, whether you have children or not. There's other people who depend on you. And they deserve peace too. A good, healthy you. And if you can't find peace for yourself, then damn it, find it for your kids. They need you to have peace of mind. They need your mom or your dad if you look out for them. They need you if they're older. You looking out for some nieces and nephews. Sometimes people need you to be where you have a peace of mind about yourself. That you ain't caught up in the foolishness. Six of Swords, they need you to find peace. This is the Queen of Wands. I need you to go through this transformation. I need you to find your confidence. I need you to keep going. I need you to find the joy in life. I need you to go through the transformation and find your flame and passion again. They need you. How you doing, Somo? Yay. Somo Yay? Is that how you say it? Welcome to the channel. How you doing? Educate to Liberate. Edwin, how you doing? How you doing, Carl? M4, welcome. RZ, Edwin, Sarah, Jenna, Peggy Duke, how are you? Mr. Say So. You know, I've been calling you Miss Say So because I didn't know. I clicked on your picture. You're a man. It's Mr. Say So. I don't know why I thought it was, you know, the print be small. I didn't know. How you doing, Mr. Say So? What's up, Peggy? How you doing, everybody? If I missed you, how are you? Vanessa Anderson, did I speak to you? If I didn't, welcome. Jimena, did I speak to you? Tanya Ashley. Some of y'all might have spoken to you already. If I didn't, hello. All right, I'm going to go back down to the bottom. How you doing, Mandel? And Perry. It says transformation in reverse. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Magician in the upright. Somebody try to manifest you. They want to reverse the Tower. The Wheel of Fortune's in the upright. Maybe this is you that need to do this. Knight of Swords is in reverse. Uh-oh, Spirit. Let's do just one. Thank you. Seven of Pentacles. This is you. It's time for you to reverse your towers. See, this person should not be the focus. You are. Your joy, your peace, your happiness. Transformation, and it was in reverse. Now, transformation will be the Tower card in this particular deck, and it was in reverse. It's time for you to reverse your towers and find your peace. It's time for you to realize that all you have is all you need. Magician. And there goes Lighting. All you have is all you need, baby. God, there is something in you, a flame that has not been put out. And so you just have to remember who you are. You got to find your confidence, that flame, that light, that passion that makes you want to keep going. It's in you. It is in you because you were made in the image of the Most High God. So that ability to be resilient, to persevere through the hard times is in you. So you have the ability to be a master manifester and create the life you want. You can turn the wheel in your favor anytime you are ready. One of the first steps to turning the wheel in your favor is to listen to the wise counselor, the Most High. And I don't care what religion you are in. You know who God is. Who is God to you? He goes by many a name in different parts of the world. Find it. That is what will turn the wheel in your favor when you listen. Never will I leave you nor forsake you, or have you out here begging for bread. All things work to the glory of those who love him. All things. You listen to the wise counselor, but know that I put something in you that can keep going. A passion and a flame. It's like a spark, and it's always there. And all you got to do, what do you do with a spark? You got to give it some air, right? And it will keep burning. And the flame will get bigger. You add to it. And this is what will turn the wheel in your favor. It's there. All you have to do is take a minute and slow down. This is the Knight of Swords, and think. Sword energy. Slow down and think. Don't be so quick to rush into your healing. Oh, everything gonna change overnight. I miss it. No, it don't work like that. I'm Mr. It. It don't work like that. Slow down and think. Get into that high priest or high priestess mode. And look and listen and meditate and ground. And don't be in such a rush to get to the end result. Take your time and think, so that the wheel will turn in your favor. Because the moment you slow down, that is when your blessings will overtake you with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Things will actually come in faster if you set the right foundation. Did you catch what I just said? You take the time to heal right. Blessings. The Seven of Pentacles, that's when money's coming in fast. That's abundance. But abundance comes in many forms. Even though we're talking about pentacles here, but abundance comes in many forms, and it will overtake you if you start healing from the right foundation. Don't be in such a hurry to be like, I just want to be rich and I'm ready to go jump into the arms of somebody new. No, heal properly. Heal. Give yourself time for that passion in you to grow, that confidence and that resilience, and to be able to stand up and be fierce about it and speak with conviction. That I ain't the one. You ain't playing with my emotions. You ain't getting me to keep giving up. Listen, when I did the white flag, that's you giving up on somebody who wants their cake and eat it too. You ain't giving up on yourself. I don't give up on me. You don't give up on yourself. Take the time to love you. Heal you. Not that way when you do meet love and God brings it in. Some people be so quick. You gonna cheat? I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna go get another one. You know, it's funny. Today, I went and I got my breakfast. Girl told me to come back. She said, come back, I'm gonna hook you up. She forgot she said that. I didn't pay her for my breakfast. No problem, though. She was like, yeah, showing me pictures. I like, this my boyfriend, tall, dark, and handsome. I said, I ain't tell her what I was getting intuitively. And then she said, you know, her ex, who she was with for 5 years, passed away. After he passed away, she found out that he had given her STD. That was her previous. But he was dead, so who's she gonna fuss at? And the one she was with, truth be told, my intuition like, he ain't no better, and Spirit confirmed it. I said, Spirit, he ain't no better. That's what healing will help you to avoid. Don't be so quick to fall into the arms of someone new to try to forget somebody. No, heal properly. Men, sometimes y'all quick. Don't be so, and sometimes, and you know, some of y'all will say, oh, it don't take that long. It don't take that long. Now, I'm not recommending a time. Now, as a psychologist I listened to, he said you need 2 months for every year that you was with a person. You need 2 months for every year you was with a person. That's how long your healing should be. That's his suggestion. I'm the type, God will tell you when you're ready. God will tell you when you're ready. Am I ready? When I am ready, you'll let me know. Sure will. They'll let you know when you're ready. Now, I'm just telling you what the psychologist said, but you can do what you want. God will tell you when you're ready to go. Some of y'all just, you be rushing it. Rushing to get out here. How you doing? Ye too low. Fatima, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. What's up, ZZ Nation? TT! $1. Thank you for the hundreds, Jewel, baby. What you say? You don't like waiting, being patient, and being patient enough. It takes time. Fire signs tend to not want to be patient at all. How you doing, sweet Gail? You got any type of fire placement in your chart? You might be impatient. Healing and spending time with yourself, but you are worth the investment. Let me tell you something. If you are willing, some of y'all will get in relationships and you will break your back to try to make somebody happy. Being all that they want you to be. Why don't you love yourself enough to invest in you like that? Why don't you will make time for them. Even if your schedule is busy, you will break your back. Oh, but I got to spend time with them too. You will make time for them, but you don't make time for yourself. You don't make time to give yourself the best, but you'll give somebody else the best of you. Why don't you love you the same way? Why don't you take all that love that you're pouring into them and turn it inwards? You're worth the investment, baby. And if you don't believe that, then you need to sit with the Most High and ask him to strengthen your self-love, not in a narcissistic way, but to understand that you are valuable. You are worth the healing. You are. But not all of y'all believe that. Awakening or the hangman is in reverse. 7 of Wands is in the upright. The 2 of Swords is in reverse. The Chariot is in the upright. And the Queen of Swords is in the upright. Let's talk about awakening. Now, awakening is the hanged man. That's the hanged man. And it's in reverse. Your light should come on. Ding, 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 ding. Light bulb moment. The light bulb moment that this situation should have taught you is that you should be protecting yourself a lot better. People can't just come to you throwing stuff at you. No, we're going to protect ourselves. You're worth fighting for. There goes light team. You're worth fighting for. Even if this person could not see it. And they couldn't. You're worth fighting for. And this is what Spirit is saying. With the 2 of Swords in reverse next to the 7 of Wands in upright. What you should see is that you're worth fighting for. You're worth protecting. And it's okay to leave something behind that no longer serves you. And to quickly leave a situation. And to call judgment out. And I can't be a part of this. You're worth the investment. You're worth the transformation. You're worth it. Do you see the butterfly on her sword? That means you need to go through the mental transformation. You need to be the Queen of Swords. You need to assert yourself and realize that you are worth the time to go through the spiritual and mental and physical, emotional, and did I say spiritual and financial transformation that is needed for you to heal. And assert yourself and put the time and the energy in it. You should be able to see. Because I'm telling you, when you are in alignment with your healing and in alignment with asserting yourself in those areas, everything will fall into place. In the 7 of Pentacles, things will stop growing slow and there will be no more blockages like this wall. The wall will come down and blessings will come in. They will overtake you. You'll turn around and be like, because let me tell you why you want to heal. You heal that heart chakra. You're on a higher vibration. And when you're on a higher vibration, then you attract better to you. And you'll know that you are really on your way because things will just start coming to you. Blessings. because of your high vibration. That's when you know you have done the work, and it will overtake you. It's not just 7 pentacles and money coming in fast. No, baby, a lot of blessings will come in fast because you have done the inner work to put yourself at a higher frequency. You understand? Because like attracts like. So this is why I'm saying you're worth the investment. Heal. Take your time. Don't rush the process. Because when you were there, oh child, it's going to come, it's going to overtake you. It's going to be like a wall that crashed down. And here come the blessings. And here come the blessings. Because you're on the right frequency. You're on the right frequency. And so life will have to mirror back to you the frequency that you're on. So how did you get to be with a cheater in the first place? It was your frequency. You was loving somebody maybe more than you loved yourself. You accepting things that you didn't really know. That's one of the things you're going to learn about being a high priestess. It ain't about what somebody did to you. Because see, at the end of the day, and I'm going to keep reminding you this, whether you're with someone or not, this is your journey. You came to Earth School to learn. And when you pass away, they're not going to say, let's talk about how Johnny cheated on you. No, they're going to point their finger at you and say, let's look at the real of your life. Not to condemn you, but what could you have done different in different situations? Because this is about you. Your journey, your walk, your legacy, the name of how you want to do yourself. It's about you. So you're worth the investment. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And there was a light. Light team is out here heavy tonight. How you doing, Cindy? What's up, Rudy? Six of Pentacles is in reverse. Page of Cups is in the upright. The King of Cups is in reverse. Ooh, child, that's horrible, Spirit. 9 of Wands is in the upright. Let's get one more. Thank you. Emperor in the upright. Let's talk about it. This is 6 of Pentacles. This person will always have come with an excuse. Now, this girl is handicapped, not handicapped in that way, so please do not be offended. This person was always going to act like they just couldn't do it. They was handicapped in some sort of way in order to, I can't just give you equal reciprocity. They're handicapped in some form or fashion. Can't give you equal reciprocity. I got this, I got that. They got an excuse. And their excuse is what handicaps them on why they couldn't give you equal reciprocity. The truth is, when you're in High Priestess, you're going to realize that this person is a Page of Cups and a King of Cups in reverse. Let's talk about what this is saying. Your person goes for infatuation. Now, I think it's interesting that they have a dolphin jumping behind her. If you know anything is about dolphins, they got their own language. You and this person got 2 different languages. 2 different languages. That means that they will fall into infatuation. And with the King of Cups in reverse, this is somebody who was never emotionally invested to begin with. Their emotion is only about this right here. A millimeter. If that. They're not emotionally going to put, they're not immature. They do not have any depth to their love. They're selfish. They only worry about self first. And when I tell y'all to go in and love yourself, I'm not telling you to be selfish. I'm not telling you none of that. What I am telling you, though, is the same way that you love other people. Why can't you love you? Why can't you tell yourself you deserve better? This person's selfish. In other words, I ain't thinking nothing about your feelings. You doing all the heavy lifting. But what I want you to realize is that when you're giving and somebody ain't giving you that equal reciprocity, you need to have boundaries. 9 of Wands. You need to have a wall up. Your shield needs to be up. You can't come over here with this shit and you selfish. You ain't thinking nothing about my feelings. And people, let me tell you something. When I was married, my husband's uncle had married a woman and he had a stepchild. He was so selfish. He go buy him. I don't want to buy them nothing to eat. I don't spend my money on them. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for sitting in the car eating, knowing that the family needed to eat. If you marry somebody and they got kids and you are supposed to be the provider, you should care if your family eats. Now he sit in the car. I ain't sharing this with no. I ain't sharing with them. Pull over and eat. Oh, y'all ain't ate today? What you gonna do? This is what he's saying to his wife. When you decide to marry somebody, that's supposed to be equal reciprocity. You're supposed to be equally yoked. Not selfish and only looking out for self. And Spirit is saying, when you're dealing with that type of person, you need to protect yourself from people who don't have equal reciprocity. Anything, that type of thing, here with this moon, what you gonna see. Moon is normally mean what you don't see. You can't come over here with that bull. Can't come over here with that. I'm blocking you. I'm blocking you. See how the wands? One of the things people should realize is when there is no equal reciprocity, you leave. Oh no, honey, I love me too much for this bullshit. I'm leaving. You're not pouring into my cup. Oh, you think that this is a one-sided relationship? I'm leaving. Goodbye. When you snap out of it, you need to leave. You're in a one-sided relationship. You in this relationship by yourself? Leave. This is Spirit telling you, you are the leader of your life. Emperor, take charge. Make a head over heart decision. You are supposed to lead. You are the example, not just for you, but those that come around you. Children, whether you're an aunt or an uncle or you got other friends, you are an example. You are a leader. You got to learn how to provide and not be in chaos. And when you see chaos, cut that shit off at the damn door. Emperor energy, step up. The sword of truth, when you're faced with the truth, can you cut it off at the door? Oh, hell no, you can't come over here with that. Blocked. My wall goes up. Oh, I see I'm the only one calling. I see I'm the only one checking in. Pull back. Damn, I ain't heard from you in a long time. You dead. I'm right. Because I don't do one-sided relationships. I don't do disrespect. Oh, this is what we own? Then let me back my ass up. Goodbye. You tell people how to treat you by what you will and will not accept. Y'all have heard that. When you're going to stand on it. You tell people how to treat you by what you will and will not accept. Who in the collective is going to start standing on it? You can't play with me. I'm doing all the calling. I'm doing all the cooking. I'm doing all the giving. Just stay your ass away from me. You blocked out of my life. Well, can I talk to you? No. How long was you in a relationship? What, based on the time that you was in a relationship and you mentioned to somebody that they weren't giving to you. And if you was in a relationship 6 months to a year or even 3 months and they ain't gave to you, back your ass up and leave. Ain't nothing left to talk about. You know you can't talk to me. Where was you for the 6 months that we was together? Where was you for the year or 10 years or however long y'all was together? Where were you? I ain't got nothing to say. You blocked out of my life, my walls, my boundaries. I love me too much for this shit. That is what no mercy means. I call judgment. I deserve better. And if you can't give it, get out of my way and make room for the man or woman that will respect it and will see that I am valuable. Get out of my way. You blocking God's blessing for me. That is what judgment in reverse looks like. I have no mercy, no nonsense. Why do you need to talk to somebody who ain't showed you not an ounce of respect in anywhere from 3 months to however long it's been? And you done mentioned it. You ain't poured into my cup. You done cheated on me. Why the hell do I need to hear nothing come out your damn mouth? Your actions speak louder than your words. You have said to me over and over again that I ain't it for you. You don't see me as your person. You don't see me as your happily ever after. And I heard you loud and clear. Thank you for the memo. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Actions speak. So when they come a calling, Thomas said, well, let me talk to you. Trying to get you to release it with the 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Them running back. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can we talk? Ace of Pentacles. I'm ready now. You got all that money coming in, all that abundance coming in. I want to be a part of it. And with the 7 of Swords, the person who thought that they was getting away and cheating on you. But see, Spirit was watching them run off and do everything. Now they want you to release it. 4 of Pentacles. That's the 4 of Pentacles. It's in the upright. Now they want you to release it and have a new start. Ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about. You remember those sleepless nights. You remember when you was out here with the 9 of Swords. Look at that. That's the 9 of Swords. Every sword got a candle. Spirit says that candle, that light should be on. Ding, 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 ding. You was up. When they thought that they was out here with that moon doing stuff in secret. You was up. Every sword, you are enlightened to every sword that stressed you out. Every sword, every cheat, every lie, you are enlightened. The light is on, God said. I've given you the light. You see it. You see the truth. The truth is, they had you in the dark night of soul. The truth is, they wasn't invested in this thing. You ain't care that you was up all night wondering who they with, what they doing, texting you and ain't returning your text, calling you and letting it go to voicemail. They weren't invested. You know the damn truth. Every sword got a candle. You're enlightened to the truth on why you need to have high boundaries. If you take ownership over your life, step into your power as the emperor of your life. You are an emperor. You play the game of life strategically. You will be successful with the 6 of Wands. You will be victorious. You will be happy. You are worth celebrating. You are worth putting you up on a pedestal. Your happiness won't leave you if you do this. Queen of Cups is in the upright. Some of y'all, love and marriage is something that you wanted. But this person never saw you as the only option here. That's the 7 of Cups. They never saw you as the only option. You was focusing on love and marriage. That's what your end result was supposed to be. This is the 4 of Wands. This is the Queen of Cups. You was focused on this. This is what you want. That happily ever after. Something stable, secure. But how can it be secure if your person ain't pouring into your cup? Ace of Cups. See, there's a difference in the love language. Excuse me. There's a difference in the love language. Let me show you the difference. Remember how I said your person was a Page of Cups? If you notice on the Page of Cups, she's above water. There's a dolphin. I said y'all speak 2 different languages. Now, you're the Ace of Cups. She's underneath the water. You ain't afraid to go deep. You ain't afraid to go deep. And let's get to the bottom of it. They on surface. I'm only going to hear you on the surface. I ain't trying to get in the water with you. I ain't trying to get into my emotions like that. There's somebody who ain't trying to pour into you like that. And Spirit is saying it. Do you recognize they ain't trying to pour into you? This is somebody with justice in reverse who will keep being unfair to you, knowing you don't deserve it. That's another reason why, as an emperor, emperors will make hard decisions. And sometimes a hard decision is you can't come back for your disrespect. You cannot have a conversation with me. You did not value my presence. You do not deserve another ounce of my time. You don't deserve another conversation. You didn't value me. And sometimes as an emperor, you got to know when to cut out the injustice. I didn't deserve the treatment you gave me. So let me help you. There's nothing left to talk about. Zero mercy. We're not renewing the relationship. I'm not hearing you out. I don't need your excuse on why you cheated or who you cheated with. I don't care who you were sleeping with, men, women. You got somebody pregnant, you didn't. You like them old, you like them young. You sleeping with this, you sleeping with that. I don't need to know that. As an emperor, I can make a head over heart decision and cut the bullshit out of my life. I don't need to listen to you lie to my face. I don't need to balance out the scales with you. Somebody who was always out here on the surface of emotion, infatuation. You disrespected me. Ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about. King of Wands in reverse. Now, it's funny. When you start showing yourself this type of respect, now all of a sudden somebody sees you as the shiny object in the room. And now they want to work on it. See, when you start valuing yourself and like starts attracting like in abundance, because you start calling in what you are. When you treat yourself like worth, worth will find you in all forms and fashions. Now everything you work on and you put your hand to turns to gold. Now, with the King of Wands in reverse, now somebody sees you as a shiny object in the room. They want to attach to that. And you know what you should be saying? Absolutely not. Didn't you have an overindulgence problem? Can't come back from that. See, like attracts like, and confidence looks good on you. Blessings look good on you. Worthiness looks good on you. And because it attracts abundance. Did you not know that? When you are high value will come and find you. Not that high value shit Samuels used to be talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That passed away. I ain't Kevin Samuels. I ain't talking about that masculine bullshit that they be out here saying. No, I'm talking about from the divine. High value from the divine will overtake you. And you cannot shake that. You can't shake it when you on a high vibration. They can't shake it when you look like you love yourself. You can't shake it when your transformation, you look vastly different from what that you used to. You can't shake that. Everything around you is growing. Abundance in every area. Oh yeah, they're going to look back and take a look back and like, damn, you look good. You sound good. Your head is on straight. Hell yeah, you're going to look attractive. And of course, they're going to want to come back when they overindulge in self. They still on that pleasures of life. Oh man, you got it. You the shiny object in the room. And you like, nah, baby. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. God gonna put a spotlight on you. Absolutely. You're an empress. Everything you touch turn to gold. You're in the empress and emperor energy. You still nurturing. There's a spotlight on you. You are loving. Your mind went through some sort of transformation. You followed a fine line. It's supposed to be that way. But because of your worth, everybody don't get access to you, especially somebody who didn't recognize it or respected. And that's what I got to say about that. Everybody don't get access to you after the fact. I see your worth. Oh no, you don't get access to me. You're denied access. You're exclusive now. You're exclusive. They don't get to come sit at your table. They don't get to talk to you about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Oh, I see you now. Your worth, if you ain't here yet, you need to keep healing. If your mental is not where I'm talking about, you need to go sit back down, sit with the divine, and get a little bit stronger. Because you ain't ready for that. You ain't that person. Oh no, honey. That goes without talking. And some of y'all play on the line. I know. I see you in the comment. They call me. They text me. How you still getting calls? You got somebody blocked. You shouldn't know nothing about them calling. You blocked in emails. You blocked every time you contact me. I'm blocking your shit. I shouldn't know nothing. They text me 3-4 times yesterday. If the fact that you checking, if you do have their messages blocked, and I know on an Android, you can see blocked messages. Apple don't do that, but I know on Android they do. If you checking to see they blocked messages, you ain't healed, because you shouldn't give a damn at this point, because they showed you when they was out here cutting the fool, they didn't give a damn about your feelings. Why are you checking up on this ain't giving a damn person about you? This ain't that. This ain't that. You got to recognize your worth, y'all. Let's talk about the kipperish. I'm on a roll tonight. I don't play that. You ain't talking to me. Oh, I need to know they want to talk to me. Who gives a damn? They ain't shit. They treated you like trash. They a loser right now. I ain't got time for that. I know my worth and my value. You ain't worth my damn time or my thoughts. Goodbye. Let's get into it. This is an intuitive chaos kipperish. How you doing, Karma Real? Katrina Stewart. You got to know your worth. And you are worthy. And you are worth it. All right, Holy Spirit, what you got? What you got? How you doing, Kelly? This person is in emotional pain because you no longer see them as a nice guy. And that has them concerned. This is why. Your person, they are in emotional pain. You don't see me the same. Oh, you just ain't ascribing this person is good because their actions say that they're not. Now they got something to cry about. And Light Team is behind me confirming. Now they concerned. Because you love yourself and you want to leave with travel. Now they concerned. Oh God, they love themselves. That means that they're going to know that I ain't shit. You damn right. You damn right. How you doing, JJ123? Playback. You'll see a whole storm of orbs, baby. Go back like 30 minutes. Come on, I just seen the orb. Child, they rain. I'm surrounded by love and light. They come out of here sometimes look like a shower. Shower. When I say shower, shower of love and light. This person, you know what bothers this person is because now they're in the middle of prison because you just ain't gonna accept just any old damn offer. They can't come to you with this bullshit. You're not accepting just any old offer. Here with imprisonment and love offer. You're not accepting just anything. You're blocking out love offers that are not good for you. And this has got somebody in conflict about, do I really like them going through this transformation? Because see, when you went through this transformation, you called in abundance into your life. It says rich girl or you're a rich man. And riches come in all forms. You got peace of mind. You got your finances have gone up. Your confidence has gone up. Your mental stability. Every area of your life is better. And this has them in conflict because they thought that you were dependent upon them for your happiness. Now they're in the mental prison because you acting like I don't even need you. And now they're left out. See, because it says travel, you're leaving with your abundance. So that high vibration you on, they don't get to be a part of it. And trust me, if you allow them in your vibration, they're going to bring you back down. They're going to bring you back down to their level. So what normally you can't bring people up, but they sure as hell, thank you, Spirit, can bring you back down to their level. It's hard to bring people up because they have to want it. But see, people who are doing good can be brought down by putting themselves around energy that they need not be around. Peep what I just said. How you doing, Shanquita? Is that how you say it? Yeah, something like that. Katrina Stewart. How you doing? Arizona Hottie. Welcome to the channel. Aisha. Lovely me. Welcome. Tamika Barnes. Welcome. Monroe. How you doing? 7 Forever Always. Johnny. Welcome. Hell's Spawn. Goodbye. Hello, Kelly. Go back to the pits of hell from which you came. I don't have time for it. How you doing, C. Looney? Bold and beautiful. Perline, welcome. Romel, hello. True Beauty, thank you for the floating heart. And the 100 Jewel. Donald Simpson. All right, I'm going back to the bottom. Abandonment. Now this person is abandoned. They feel abandoned. This is what has them in the middle of prison. Because see, they thought you saw them one way. But see, when you could see beyond the veil and the scales fall from your eyes, you realize that this person is not as nice as they come off. They feel abandoned. Because you don't want a love offer from an asshole. With Ice Queen out here. You don't want a love offer from somebody who's lying to you. Who's just going to treat you like crap. Now they sit back and they jealous and they envious of you. Because you know your worth. And you're attracting, like attracts like. So you're attracting abundance and they're jealous of it. Can't make it up. Who's like this? Your karmic. Whether it's a karmic, feminine or masculine. Your karmic is jealous. Because you see your worth. How you doing? Ooh, baby. Yahoo Nathan. Something like that. How you doing? Hey, Mary. This is why they mad. The karmic is mad because you bossed up. You took ownership of your life. You saw, this is Emperor energy. You bossed up. This is my life. I don't have to be unhappy. I deserve better than this. And you took the reins of your life back under your control. You bossed the hell up. They don't like it. This is Intuitive Calves Kipperish. He sells them on Etsy and on eBay. Not a plug. I didn't get my digs for free. I paid for all of them from him. See, this person is mad because you see them for who they truly are. See, you can see beyond the veil. And with courthouse, you call judgment. You see beyond the veil. I see who I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with somebody who will keep me in confusion and illusion. You want me to stay confused and under your spell. You want me to keep my head in the clouds and ignore who you really are. But see, they mad when you peep the message. And the message is, this person is a Jezebel. You wild. You sexually impulsive. You ain't about the right. You gonna act like you got an incubus or a succubus energy on you. You just out here just laid up 24/7. I got the message. You sexually impulsive. And you pissed off because I see it. This person's upset because they can no longer manipulate you. And they mad as hell. Ice King is out here. This would be like, this is somebody who wanted to win at all costs. This would be like the King of Swords in reverse. They mean. They mad. They real mad because they can't do what they want to you. Who's doing this? For some of y'all, it's your twin flame. Your twin flame. They thought you would always have faith in them. But you can see beyond the veil. See? Now you're attracting abundance. Not only are you attracting abundance, the more abundance you get, it's making somebody mentally unstable. I can't make it up. You're making somebody mentally unstable because guess what? You're leaving them behind. They're in the distant future. Dealing with them, they're going to be in the distant future. You done dealing with them and they nonsense. Hold on a second. Switch these cords. Y'all can still hear me. I talk loud enough, you'll be able to hear me. So you putting some distance between you and this person. See, in the distant future, you got a brand new beginning. You do the right healing. You got a brand new healing hit straight to you. And they hate it. Because guess what? You're not bitter. You're better. You're a sweetheart. Yeah, I talk with authority. Because sometimes people need to know you ain't nothing to play with. You come over here messing with me, you going to F around and find out. But you still a sweetheart. I know I'm still a sweetheart. But there are times where people need to know, don't get my sweet twisted. Don't get my kind heart twisted. I will bite your head off. I know you can't talk to me. And I'm standing on business. You don't get another ounce of my time to think that you're going to bind me up with foolishness. I ain't with the nonsense. You're going to stand in your power because you're a person of high honor. Surprise, surprise, surprise. You're of high honor. You are of worth. And now you have a higher expectation of what you deserve. What they going to do? What they going to do? Get mad? You going to get mad? You going to try to tear some stuff up? Because you're a karmic? Oh, so now you want to tear some stuff up because you can't. I'm not going to allow you to use me? Karmic? And you know what's crazy? Some of y'all thought your twin flame was more mature than that. But they not. You thought that they was more mature than to act like a karmic. You thought that they was more mature to come through and try to destroy your world. Everything you plant, try to tear it up. Come to find out, you thought your person was more mature than to be out here being community, dang-a-lang, or vagina. See the little cat? There's the cat, there's the dog. This is somebody who's out here sleeping with the community. They sleeping with men and women. You thought your person was better than that, right? You thought that they was more mature than to throw voodoo, your twin flame. Playing with voodoo dolls and stuff on you. Thought you was more mature than that. Oh, you ain't like that. You mad because I want to be a part of your third party bull crap. You mad because somebody decided that they wanted to stay in their divinity, being a divine feminine or divine masculine. But you mad because I ain't just going to accept just any ass old gift. You mad because I ain't just going to accept some dang-lang or vagina payments. You mad. They ain't mad because, look, with ritual, they out here doing rituals on you. But see, they've come to find out you are a master manifester. And what it landed on was this right here, achievement. They mad. Because they were doing rituals on you to tear your life up, but you still maintained and somehow was able to manifest and still come out winning. You number one. Because see, they was trying to be your opposition with their envious, jealous ass. But look right up under it. This is why they going through karma. They going through karma. Why are they going through so much karma? Because see, what they didn't know is your high value person. Some of y'all are starseeds who went through an awakening and you can't be changed. You went through some sort of spiritual transformation. You're not the same. And there goes light team. That's why they mad. Because you can't use me. You mad because I see you now. And I'm standing on business. And no, you can't talk to me. Well, see what happened. Save your excuses. Save your excuses. As far as I'm concerned, like I said, you'll never be allowed in my presence to breathe the same air as me. Call, text, block. Block. I don't play that. Thank you, True Beauty, for the high five and the makeup brush. How you doing, Dina Musa? Now, we had this deck yesterday. Spirit wanted to bring it out again today. This is the Shaman's Dream. How you doing, Tasha Allen? Even though it says same Boyd, is it supposed to be Sami? How you doing, Brandy? You know how sometimes it's pronounced a different way. It could be Sami Boyd. How are you, Brandy Franklin? What you talking about, Rudy? Well, Rudy, you just gonna have to watch the playback, baby. All right, last one. Got to get it good and shuffled because we used it yesterday. All right. Let's see what comes out today. Holy Spirit, what you got? What you got? What's up, Radiant Resilience? How are you? We're starting off with, and this is also odd. I seen this one earlier. Like when I was shuffling, it says Dream Thief. Refusal of the call. That's how the card looks. We're going to talk about it. Skywriting the fates. Joyful muse, inspiration. And Sky Bridge, possibility for union. Let's talk about it. So this person thought that because they decided to get on a temper tantrum, some of them have tried to steal your dreams. Some of y'all had, look at Light Team, some of y'all had big dreams. When your person moved out of your way, you were able to get focused on your creative endeavors. And so this person got mad because you refused their call. What did I just say? You can't talk to me. That you can't have access to me. I call judgment. I have no mercy. We're never, ever, ever getting back together. And because you refuse their call and you have not allowed this person to play with you, they have decided to try to swoop in and steal your dreams. Some of them may have even been using divination. That looks like a crystal ball to see what you had coming in. Oh, I see what you got coming. I'm about to come steal it. Get ready because you about to get bopped by the divine. Bopped right upside your head. Because see, that's exactly what it says. Skywriting. It's in the face. What is for me can never be taken. And what is in the face for you is that if you play, you're going to F around and find out. It is written. You writing your own fate. God protects those whom he loves. He says that. Vengeance belongs to me. It says that too. All things work to the glory of those who love him. It says it. You're fated. You mess with me, then you're going to just have to F around and find out. Somebody now sees you as a joyful muse. You are their inspiration. Even though they hate you refusing to let them in your life, you are an inspiration to others. Your joy, your passion, your enthusiasm. Your light. You inspire others. In fact, you inspire your past person. But it was fated for some of y'all to inspire others. Your story will move and help others to come out of their storm. Now, this person with Sky Bridge, they're wondering, is there a possibility for union if they was to step into the light. I'm going to just tell you, a card just popped in my head when I said this. Listen, if somebody did the healing and you want to give love another go, you got free will. You got free will. If somebody steps into the light, they own their ish, they put in the work, you have free will. You have the possibility for union if they do the work. That's on you, though. That's on you, though. I'm not going to tell you don't accept it. If they did the changes and you want to hear them out, do it. I'm telling you, I do. I'm no nonsense. But you ain't me. You got to do what works for you. Oh, Spirit, we had these two yesterday. Can we get two different ones if you don't mind? Thank you. Just one. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we got Drifter, number 14. Deep Diver, number 10. And the other numbers was 13, 49, 33, 47, 44, and 16. Perfect Storm and Empty Well. Excuse me. Drifter. Some of y'all will be drifting because you have to experience life as it comes. Sometimes you don't know how to prepare for things till you go through it. Sometimes we can think we're going to react one way, and sometimes we just don't react the way we think we're going to. Sometimes you just have to take life as it comes. You drift into it, and then you know what to do when you arrive at your destination. Deep Diver, diving into task. Some of you guys are meant to go deep, to go further, to find out more. To go deep means, I'm talking about wisdom. You need to go further and deeper and dive into something that is your life purpose. It's time for you to begin. Okay? You're supposed to go deep with it, far with it. So if you are some sort of talent you're sitting on, thank you, Holy Spirit, there was a light, and you have not been getting deep with it, they're asking you to start getting deep with it. All right? It says, perfect storm, the courage to step into life. When life gave you lemons, you had to go through a storm. Some of y'all was shocked. There was lightning here. It shocked your heart, baby. And for a little bit, notice the bird's mouth is closed. It may have kept you quiet. But it says, but the perfect storm is exactly what is needed for you to step into courage and live your true life, your true purpose. Sometimes people will shrink back. And Spirit is saying, no, sweetheart. This is the perfect storm for you to step into it. You are an unrepeatable miracle. There will never be another you. And you must fulfill. You don't have to. You have free will, but you should want it to be, before I leave here, I am going to fulfill my purpose. That's what this is. Have the courage to step into your life, to be changed, to be transformed. Okay? Empty well. So if somebody left your cup on E, the one that you want this possibility for reunion, it's time for you to replenish your well. Now, how do you replenish your well? Go within. Take time to sit with the divine. You have to sit down with the divine to find your way. Okay? Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have Horseman. You will be a herald for change. Look at you. Some of y'all are going to come in with the energy to push change. You're going to give other people the courage to push change in their life. You will light. See how that almost looks like fire is red there? You're going to be the first. And your passion for change is going to push and drive other people to take charge of their life and change it and hold the line until they see it come into fruition. Okay? At the top of the deck, we have gathering around. We got this yesterday in spirit. I'm going to just keep it because part of change is you heralding change. Some of y'all will inspire people in your soul tribe. You're going to gather into community. Some of y'all are going to move a community. Congratulations if you've been called to be the power. It says the power of the community. You'll help people in your soul tribe change. Congratulations if you've been called for that. When we cut the deck, covenant, sacred, contract, we got that yesterday, but I will touch on it very briefly. You're being asked to go into a sacred contract with the divine. Are you willing to give up your will to do the will of the Most High? To live a better life, one that is more abundant, one where you will see more clear with vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. Are you willing to go into a contract and let God do this thing where your ego, it's not that he's going to try to crush it or break it, but like you're going to see you for who you really are and really step into your power, because you got to get rid of the ego, because it ain't about you. It's about the collective. Are you willing to go into the change? Because God's way is better. Are you going to let him? It says tidy the house, clarity and organization. See, when you go up under a soul contract with the divine, he comes in and he cleans house. Your house is a temple. You are the temple, your body. He's going to clean house. And he's going to make some changes to help organize your life and make it better. So notice all the red. So you're on the right foundation going forward. But part of getting on the right thing is that you got to realize that your ego will always try to be your amigo until you're better. I ain't got to do that. Pride and ego. And God says we got to crush that. Not in a way of breaking your ego, but like letting go of it so you can see things from a different perspective. It says stars in the sky. You have limitless possibilities. If you go through the change, if you're willing to walk over this bridge, the sky's the limit. The sky is the limit. You can go as far and as deep as you're willing to. Are you ready? I keep making the call. God is calling. Are you ready to change your life? Because I certainly hope that you will. I hope you learned something. I want to thank the Most High God, His Son, the Holy Spirit, and my light team. My moderators, Alicia Lopez, Bit by Charlie, and JP to God. I want to thank you all for the 846 jewels. I want to thank you for the 291 likes. If you have enjoyed this reading and you need a personal, hit me up at IamTheLightTarot@gmail.com. Yeah, tonight y'all didn't get my bubbly side. You got my no nonsense side. But you know why? Because you are worthy. You are worth the work. You are worth the change. And your presence means something. Why do you think I speak to so many of y'all when y'all walk through the door? Because your presence matters. Hey, like Sweet Gal, welcome. And Oracle King, welcome. Your presence matters. And somebody who does not value your presence or your time does not deserve to be in your orbit, baby. Hello to all of y'all who just came in. Albert, I see you. Radiant Silence, welcome. And Danielle, how you doing? Sonya Walker, I see y'all. People who don't value your time, your energy, your love. Why you keep giving them yours? Back up. I value you being here. You could have chose to be anywhere, but you chose to be here and listen to the divine come through and speak to you and teach. We appreciate you over here. And I would hope that you will only allow people who show you that they appreciate your presence. And anybody who don't, why you keep giving them a foothold to keep playing with you? Know your worth, baby. Because you are an unrepeatable miracle. There will never be another you. You are worthy because God said you are. It's time you start believing you are. and step into your power. Become your highest and best self. That is. You have got to be kidding me. It's back on. Spirit, are you serious? I cannot believe this. It cut off. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Are y'all still here? I cannot believe this. I thought the video, listen, I have a power cord, right? I cannot believe this. Guess what happened? I have a power cord. The button is never off. It was off. So when I thought I was charging the video, it ended right on the middle. And I'm sitting up here like, what happened? And then I'm looking for the live. I'm like, it didn't upload. So I'm thinking the whole reading's gone. It says resume the live. I cannot. There is a God in heaven. I kid you not. Light team, thank you so much. Because I was about to say, dang, the whole upload is gone. And here y'all go right here. Hey, babies. You know I love it. Oh, thank you so much. Great escape. How you doing? Hey, Sandra. Look at y'all. I hope y'all learned something tonight. Listen, if you need a personal, imthelight@gmail.com. Thank you to everybody who still came in. I thought that we was done, baby. I logged in and it jumped right back into the live. My tablet died and everything. I kid you not. God is so good. So I'm going to go ahead and end it. I love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful good night. I know that I'm gone. I love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful good night. I see y'all next time, okay? I'm gone. I love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful good night. I see y'all next time, okay? If you enjoyed this reading, please come back and join me tomorrow. I don't know what's going on, y'all. The power cord, I don't know what's going on, but it let me come back in 2 times. Y'all have a beautiful good night. I see y'all tomorrow. Bye, baby. Good night. I see y'all tomorrow. Bye, baby.